Today, we're gonna be making Tex Mex. That's why we got this stupid little, what are those called? Burros. We got a hanging burro here. Burro's donkey, dog. Burrito. You know what burrito stands for? There you go, donkey sandwich. Ah! What's the greatest night of the week? What's the one you're looking forward to? When my parents used to make fajitas, I would shit my pants with joy and excitement. Steve and Joan, my parents, would make us the best fajitas ever. So today on It's Supper Time, we're gonna be making steak fajitas. I love fajitas. These are gonna be the best fajitas ever. Mexican street corn, grilled over the grill, grilling the grill, guacamole, pico de gallo, citrus cheesy, refried pinto beans. We're just gonna be making all the accoutrements. And this is a small dog. We're not even gonna make tortillas, because nobody's got time to make tortillas. No one's gonna be grinding and making some masa. No bueno. Tortillas are not for a small dog episode. The flour, making the cooking, the flattening. Who knows how do you flatten a tortilla? No, it's a pain in the ass. Just make the filling. It's Tex-Mex night, let's go. This is a tomahawk. This is a tomahawk steak. Tomahawk steaks just look like this Flintstone and I think it's like one of those things that I'm trying to make a show that's, it's wow factor. You can easily use flank steak, hanger steak, but this tomahawk steak is really good and I want to use it. What you have to do with pieces of meat like this is temper them. You want them to be room temperature because you want it to cook evenly. If this was fridge cold, it's gonna blacken on the outside and inside it's gonna be cold. So, you leave that out, and as that comes up to room temperature, I could get everything ready, and the Tex-Mex night is gonna be so special. Let us begin. We're gonna be making pico de gallo. Just take a nice, beautiful white Spanish onion, cut it in half, slice it, dice it. I think pico de gallo is incredible. I want that crunch of the onion, the beautiful freshness of the tomato, oh, the spice of the jalapeno, fresh and crunchy pico de gallo. So just dice your tomatoes up. They don't have to be perfect. Nobody's perfect. You want it kind of chunky. I'm gonna put some jalapeno in it. Just 2 jalapenos. We're gonna keep the seeds in it because I want it to be spicy. And because we're cutting jalapenos up, make sure you gotta wash your hands because you don't wanna touch your little Peter, and not in the good tingling, in the bad tingling. Oh my God, look at this. This is already so beautiful. Okay, take a big bunch of cilantro. Cilantro, I say cilantro. Cilantro, what do I say? I say cilantro, I'm confused. You always wanna make sure that your cilantro is washed really, really good because it is dirty. It is one dirty little herb. We're gonna add the zest and juice of 2 limes. Ow! Okay, calm down. Go down to the bottom. This is a good way to stir, make sure everything's incorporated. This is good to go right now. This is done. Pico de gallo. Woo! We are moving along. Every soccer mom in the entire world knows what these puppies are. This is where avocado toast comes from. But today, we're not making avocado toast. We're gonna be making that guacamole, the seed, the nut of the avocado. If you take this and you put it in your finished product, it won't turn brown, it won't oxidize. Little secret. Everyone's got a buddy who makes the best guacamole. My buddy's Ricky, and he puts way too much white onion in it. It's gross. We're gonna take some garlic, because guacamole, you need lots of garlic, okay? I'm gonna take 1 jalapeno. I'm taking the seeds out of the jalapenos for the guacamole, because I want the pico de gallo to be spicy, but I want that guacamole to just be flavorful. So I'm gonna dice this up, kind of thin, and fresh cilantro. I love those stems, so we're just gonna slice So just chop this up a little more. We're gonna add that. We're gonna add the zest and juice of 2 limes. Same as the pico, I love lots of lime. Just a big old green baby. Oh my God.
Guacamole is fucking amazing. Why don't you take a tortilla chip and stick it in guacamole and tell me that you don't like it? Are you fucked? No. Guacamole is single-handedly has cured many sicknesses. If a shark was to come up and bit your foot off, you just take a little bit of avocado and rub it on your nub and your foot grows back.
So we're gonna add olive oil, and we're just gonna take a fork and mash this up. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of salt. Love this. Little chunky. We got the nut. Take that right in the middle. Now, I'm just gonna wrap this, and you put that nice and tight to your guacamole. This is gonna stay nice and bright. Look how beautiful that is. A new little trick for you, a new little trick for me. Actually, I know how to do that, because I just showed you. So now, we can take these 2 guys, put them into the fridge. What am I gonna make now? Oh my God. I am gonna make you guys something that I love. Matty citrus beans. This is real deal Matty shit. This is something that my friends love eating all the time. They always call it Matty citrus beans. We're gonna spruce up a few cans of refried beans.
How were my beans born? I think just not having a lot of money and cooking for a lot of people. I had a lot of vegetarian friends, and the citrus beans instantly became just world famous. Even if I wasn't even making tacos, they'd be like, can you make your citrus beans?
So, what you can do is you add a little bit of onion. I even go a step further. I add cheese. Cook your onions, just slice some garlic. So I think I started making these beans early 2000s. Shout out to Liam, Marika, Snellgrove, big old BSOD crew. BSOD crew's my crew, okay? Those are all my buddies. We would always make like big family meals and stuff like that. So these citrus beans, I think we just didn't have like lemons and limes, and there happened to be like a grapefruit. So I just took a whole grapefruit, squeezed it into these beans, and boom, boom shakalaka. Everyone started just calling them like Matty citrus beans. I don't know. All you gotta do is just cook the onions down till they're translucent. And then we're gonna add some Mexican chili powder, big old nice tablespoon, some ground cumin, big old tablespoon, a little ground coriander, big old tablespoon. Add that to your beans. And you just wanna cook that off a little bit, really open up those flavors. Then we take this grapefruit. This is it. Even go back to the other one. I want more juice. And you give this a stir. Oh, mama. Every time I make this, it just makes me think of my friends. It's a really good vibe. And now, all we gotta do is take 2 cans, beautiful, refried pinto bean. Pinto beans are like a better mouthfeel. I like a little bit of a bigger bean in my mouth. Those gooey little beans of mine. And then we're just gonna stir this till it fully incorporates with all the onions, all those spices. I love this. And we got our queso and our Monterey Jack. Make sure you don't grate your thumb. And they're both really stringy cheese, which is great. These puppies are done, man. Look at this. That's all you're looking for. Got a little fucking tortilla. This is so good. I don't give a fuck, double dip him. I don't give a fuck anymore.
If you got, clean lips, no herps, double dip all you want. I'm down.
Those beans are fucking done. With steak fajitas, you need peppers. Green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper. This is like a Hungarian long pepper. Poblano pepper. This is like an off-color something pepper. Red onion, and then a jalapeno. Look at all these peppers. So I'm just gonna slice all of these peppers and onion up. We're gonna quickly, in a high heat pan, do a quick saute, and we are gonna build a sizzle platter. Ugh, sweating. We're gonna be using canola oil. Look at that, that's hot. And now stand back. Wow! Be careful. And you just saute. Ow! Ow! Ah! It is smoky. Okay, you wanna let it sit for a second, and then you give it a saute. Now we're gonna add salt. We're not looking for a lot of cook on these. We're just looking to kind of cook these halfway. And then we take these and we put them onto that sizzle platter with that steak, because it's not a fajita unless it comes on a sizzling, red hot fucking platter. It's like a snake in the desert coming to bite your ankles. But instead of killing you slowly, you will live forever. We're here at the legendary Sneaky D's to hang out with my man George, who's vegan, and he owns this place. We're gonna talk fajitas. If a sizzling platter walks through a restaurant and it's steaming and being loud, and everyone turns, everyone looks, it demands respect.
It's music to the eyes, ears, and nose, bud.
There we go, fajitas. Look at that, the fajitas.
Look at that.
I love fajitas, because you get to do this.
Exactly.
We get to build our own fajitas.
And there's no right or wrong way to do it.
There isn't, is there? This is all you need. Good steak, peppers and onions, some rice, you know, some refried beans, the guacamole, some sour cream, some hot sauce. People always hate on me. I love flour tortillas. I don't like corn.
I'm the same way, man.
I don't like corn tortillas. What kind of a steak is that? Or do you know because you're vegan? You're vegan, so I'm like, do you even know what steak is?
A little bit, a little bit. I've seen the cow. It's like New York, AAA. It's good stuff.
So it's striploin.
Yeah.
Boom.
You know exactly what you're doing. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, my buddy. Veganism, steak, together.
Together.
It's the fajitas that bring us together. Oh. I'm here in the bathrooms of the legendary Sneaky D's to meet the Screamo warlords, Wade McNeil, George Pettit of the seminal Screamo hardcore punk act, Alexis on Fire. These guys have been going to shows here for years and have crushed just about everything on D's signature Tex Mex menu. I think this place was like the coolest place on earth, coming from a small town.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this was like the CBGBs of Toronto.
There's something kind of romantic about this place.
Aside from doing shows here, this is where we would all end up after shows.
Oh my God.
Oh, fantastic.
Here we go. I don't know why they serve Tex-Mex or why they serve the food that they serve, but it's like, it makes sense.
I think tacos might be the second most punk food after pizza.
Firefighter, aren't you? You fight fires. Or get cats out of trees?
Yeah, kind of.
There's a lot of maybe downtime where you guys cook a lot.
Yeah.
This type of food, is this the stuff that's gonna give you the energy to go out there and save people's lives?
You know what? I do I'll do like tacos.
Yeah.
It's an easy way to feed a lot of people.
I know that we always talk about food, but I'm like, I never knew you to be like really a cook.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I do the cooking at home, but yeah, and now that I'm on the job, I definitely have to prepare a meal for 8 guys.
George has always been an amazing cook, you know what I mean?
I feel like if you won the lottery, Wade, the first thing, like the celebratory meal would be fajitas, you know?
Like Tex-Mex being like not even authentic, but it's still being just like, you can have Tex-Mex in any part of the world.
Let's discuss bad Tex-Mex right now, because I remember one time we were in Australia.
Yeah, that's far from Mexico.
That's pretty far from Mexico, and there was like a hot new artisanal taco place.
Yeah.
And going up there, and then they had like enchiladas with like beef gravy inside them, and like they served Corona, and that was about where it stopped. You know,
Like, cause you know when you're traveling, like as a band all the time, you want those things that remind you of home, or like, you know, so you make those wild decisions to go to a place you maybe should. And I remember we were in Scandinavia, you and me were at like a Mexican spot, and we're like, fuck it, let's give it a shot. And it was as if like aliens came to Norway and explained to these guys like what they think Tex Mex should be.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what's this blue sauce?
Yeah, you don't want to be eating Tex Mex in Norway. But Tex Mex it's there for you. It's hard to find somebody that doesn't like nachos. Like you guys have traveled the world. This is like Tex Mex. It's like bastardized Mexican food.
Yeah.
But it's still its own thing.
I'd say fajitas have fucked up a lot of Alexa on Fire concerts.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you know, you're like excited, you're like, we're here, we're hanging out.
Yeah,
Drop it on the
sizzle,
table, you know, sizzling, and then we gotta play in what, 70 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lay down.
Okay.
I'm going to go and vomit
Yeah?
intensely in the bathroom because I ate so many fajitas.
I've definitely barfed like under a table here. That's true.
It's a beautiful day. We got the big green egg. Look at this. We've done all of the work inside for the fajitas, and now all we gotta do is cook our steak. It's taken the time to temper, and so now we just have to season with a lot of salt. And with a steak like this big, you can add a lot of salt. And then we're gonna add a lot of pepper. We're gonna add a little olive oil, just enough to like kind of lube it up. We got this grill real hot, 600 degrees Fahrenheit. We're gonna slap that. Oh, that's your big boy. We want it to be hot because we want to sear it. We're gonna leave the grill open the entire time we're grilling. If you were to close that lid, all of a sudden the top of the steak that isn't on the searing side would turn gray and start cooking instead of searing. Keep your lid open. What are these guys? These are beautiful corn on the cobs. We've soaked these overnight in water, and we're just gonna put these on the edge of the grill. Why did I soak them overnight? So then when you put them in the grill, the husks don't burn up right away and you have crappy corn.
Corn? Don't you I like canned corn, cream corn, street corn, grilled corn, cream corn. Corn is like the craziest thing in the world. Corn's like horrible for you, isn't it? Like you can't even digest it, it just comes out in the poop. Oh yeah, corn's real bad for you, for sure.
Once those heat up, it steams and it cooks and you get that smoky flavor of really nice corn on the cob. And you can see how fast this is cooking, but it's cooking still really evenly because it's not a cold steak. Hey! So the steak is done. Look at that. In about 7 minutes aside, you're gonna get a perfect, medium rare steak. Phew! I love the big trucks, they're great. But you know what? We're in their world. We could have stayed inside, but it's so nice out, we wanted to come outside. I like that. We're standing out in the sun, and they gotta raise the thing that has the box in it. We work together, don't we? Not really. No? So, this steak has got to rest now, I'd say for about 10 minutes. Corn still has to cook for quite some time. You want to be cooking the corn about 10, 15 minutes in the husk, peel it, grill it some more for about 10 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is just close the barbecue and it'll cook that corn really nice and safely within our corn husks. Wow! Oh my God. Are you crazy? Ah, fuck, this is so hot. Okay, so grab a rag and then just pull these down. Oh, that's beautiful. So you can just take your corn, give it a little twist like that, and now you got a nice little handle. We're just gonna put it back on the grill, and I'm just gonna get a few grill marks on these guys. There's a little bit more flavor. It's like the hottest day of the year right now. We're outside grilling for some stupid reason, just to bring you guys fajitas. Okay, it's so fucking hot. Fajitas are not fajitas without a sizzling platter. Luckily, the big green egg can get up to like 1,000 fucking degrees Fahrenheit, and I got a big old cast iron pan in there. Let's go. We're about to sizzle. You add your peppers. We're gonna take our beautiful steak, put that right on top. throwing your big bone in there. Look at that, already sizzling. We're gonna add a little oil. And now the final thing that you gotta do, just take a little bit of water. Now we're sizzling. Boom. Let me tell you something. Do you hear that? This is the greatest steak fajita. Look at the pico de gallo. Little accoutrements here. Oh, the beans. But check this out. See these corns? All you gotta do, take your crema, lace that up. Look at this.
Crema it's sour cream, mayonnaise, and Parmesan cheese. It's incredible.
Little seasoning in here. Oh my God. Little cilantro stem. Little green onion. It's the best Mexican street corn I've ever had. Oh my God. Are you crazy? Let me tell you something. I got my fajita here. I take a little bit, look at that bean. A little bit of peppers, just a little bit. You just need a few. We're gonna take one little piece of steaky. Oh my God. A little pico de gallo, and a little bit of that guacamole. And this, look at that. Do you see that? And people are gonna be like, what's up with your tortillas? These are white flour tortillas. I don't like corn tortillas, not for fajitas. I'm sorry, everyone out there that's gonna fucking send me a goddamn note or letter or fucking DM or comment or whatever the fuck's out there to just grief your grievances. Just keep griefing. You sit down, you grab your family by the nuts and you bring them to a table and you put down these fajitas. It's gonna be the best god. How was your day? Oh, I don't know, I went to school, I got suspended, I drew a dick on a locker. You know, my day was shit, my teacher's an asshole. You come home, all of a sudden your day's brightened up because you got steak fucking fajitas that are perfect. Today on It's Supper Time, what did we learn? How to make a steak fajita supper like you've never seen before. Enjoy yourself. I'm gonna enjoy mine. Oh. Ryan and Michelle, come here!
Oh.
What are you guys doing?
Pool party.
Did you see what I made you?
That's
I made you guys this. Come sit down. Wait, hold on. Stand up here for a quick second. Here. They're too short for you. Come closer to me. And then reach down and grab one of those. Okay, let's have a fajita. Here you go, buddy.
Corn is good.
There you go, baby. There you go.
This is love.
Is it nice?
Yeah.
No swimming. You gotta wait 30 minutes.
Guys, you underestimate eating fajitas in a baby pool. This is awesome.
I'm Matty Matheson. It's 130 degrees out here. Make sure you're in a pool next time you eat fajitas.
I just put guac in the pool.